3 slides, a ton of seating, and even more sleeping. Plus, it's a bath and a half floor plan. Folks, this is the 2022 Arctic Wolf 3770 Suite. Let's start off right here in the main living space where you have this beautiful kitchen island. Gives you a ton of prep space. Look at all this you have over to this side. Plus, you have this gorgeous sink with this sink top cover. You can see that it is a undermount. This is also an apron front, kind of like that black stainless steel, really sharp looking sink. High-rise oil rub bronze, kind of industrial style faucet there. The thing I love about this too, again, besides just the size, is that it is a upgraded countertop. It's not a T-mold or anything that's gonna peel away and have any water issues. You see over to the side, they call it a hand sanitizing station, but you know, you can really put whatever you want in there, whether it's lotion, soaps, you certainly have some options, but it's nice to have there. Coming around to the front, you have 3 drawers, so lots of drawer space here in the island, plus good additional storage underneath, including enough space for a trash can. Then across the way, just in case that wasn't enough prep space for you, you get even more over here. Or if you want a place to put a coffee maker, that is the perfect spot to put it. You will also see another drawer and more additional storage. Again, large storage area, great for pots, pans, whatever else you need to throw down there. You can see the recessed 3-burner cooktop with the glass cover, oven underneath, plus an additional storage drawer. Just a ton of storage in this kitchen. And it even comes with a magnetic cutting board. So you can take that off if you want. Again, put it right over here, cut everything up you want, take it over to your guests and serve them as they are reclining on the giant set of recliners right over there. You can see it's the Michelle K collection. That is a tip of the hat to the designer of this RV. And again, folks, that is 5 separate recliners. Every single one of those seats recline, which is awesome. You have plenty of cup holders, good space there in the center console as well. But back to round out the kitchen, storage up top. You can see microwave here. You have the fully functional hood with the light and fan. 12-volt Everchill compressor-driven refrigerator, cools everything off nice and quickly. As you can see, it says this unit is equipped with the Juice Pack solar power. So you have solar already built in to help trickle charge that battery. Drawer space down below. Entertainment center right over here. You can see a nice big space for that TV. You have a electrical outlet, everything you need to plug in, plus USB ports here. It can be kind of nice if you have a cell phone or something you want to charge. You can just set it down right there. Multimedia center, fireplace down below. Great thing about that fireplace is not only does it look nice, but that also is an electric space heater, helping to kind of take a chill off in this space. More storage right up top here. Last thing I want to hit on before we go to the back, if you take a look at the ceiling, you can see these beautiful ceiling lights directly above the kitchen island, exactly where you want it. There are some blue accent lights. I don't currently have them on, but they're on top of the slides and the other side or behind that light fixture, so you can get kind of that blue light look. You have a ceiling fan to help circulate the air in here, kind of almost like farm barn style above the pantry. I kind of like that little touch. And then obviously the pantry itself. We open that up, you can see great pantry space in here. So again, folks, you talk about having a lot of kitchen storage. This one definitely nails it. Above all the recliners, the slide outs, I'm 6 foot tall. You can see I can fully stand up in here without hitting my head, which is great. Plenty of lights in here and the zebra shades, which are really nice. These are exclusive to the Cherokee family of RVs, and what you'll see is that you can kind of control the amount of light you want to let in. And they're super simple to use. They're basically weighted, but they lift up and down very simply. I really, really like those. I think that was a great addition to the Cherokee line of RVs. Now, when I first started this video, I said it can sleep a ton of people. Not only do you get this beautiful main living space, but come on back here and take a look at what you have. Folks, you have not one, but 2 giant sleeping spaces. You can sleep 4 adults back here, which is awesome. 300-pound weight capacity on the bunk up top. You have plenty of windows, great storage. I mean, I can open that up. You can see just how deep that storage space in there. So more than enough space for clothes. You have the nightstand with an electrical outlet, cubby hole down underneath, ladder here so you can climb up into that bunk, that loft up top, which has a headboard. Again, electrical outlet, everything you need. And if you want to watch TV, right, here's where the TV is mounted. So it doesn't matter if you're up top or down below, everyone has a good view to the TV. Now, if you recall, when we first started this video, I also said this was a bath and a half floor plan, and here is the half bath. So if you have adult guests back here, they have the luxury of just being able to get up and use the bathroom and head right back to bed, or they can come inside if they're outside, do their business, head back out, which is fantastic. Of course, you have porcelain bowls for the toilets, as you would expect. Plenty of leg room here. You can see the Max Air fan has a control. It has the big Max Air fan. So that way, if it's a little smelly in here, that's going to get it out of there, right? So you're not stinking up the rest of the bedroom space. But you have the medicine cabinet up top, storage down below. Just an absolute ton of amenities in this back half. I mean, this really, really makes it awesome as kind of like a bunk room or extra sleeping area. Plus, I don't know if you saw, but right at the foot of the bed right there, you have big storage down there too, folks. I mean, it's absolutely killer from the back all the way up to the front. Speaking of, as we make our way to the front, take a step up the stairs here. You have motion sensor lighting, courtesy light, so that way people aren't tripping over the steps. This particular unit, and it may not always be like this one does have two controls. It's a little bit of redundancy, but they always had the Cherokee total control panel, but recently they went to the one control, and the reason for this is it allows you to have Bluetooth capabilities, so you can control everything right from your phone, which is super convenient. This particular one, based upon when it was running through the line, has both modules in there, and you may see that on some different RVs on the lot. Everything else you need is here, though. You can see, your water heater control, all of your slides, your lighting, leveling, everything right from there. You'll see your thermostat there as well to control your AC and your furnace. When we come into the bathroom, the main bath, right? The master bath, if you will. Amenities don't stop there. Again, of course, porcelain bowl, great space in here. I like the fact they have a slider door so you don't have to play the bathroom game. If you don't know what that is, in a fifth wheel, if the door opens up, right, if you're coming from the, depending on which way the door swings, you have to take a step back into the bedroom or a step back down the stairs to be able to get in. The slider door completely eliminates that. Medicine cabinet there, huge sink. I love when manufacturers put a big sink in the bathrooms. It makes it so much easier to wash your hands without making a mess, or when you're brushing your teeth, it gives you more space where you can spit out your toothpaste without just, again, making a complete mess. And as you see, there is a courtesy light in here too, so if you have to get up in the middle of the night and use the bathroom, you can do that without turning on the overhead lights. Not only is there a light right above the vanity in case you're doing makeup or just want to see what you look like, there's also a light here in the shower, so if you're showering at night, you can turn that on as well. Hand wand here. You have the retractable shower door, which is great. Folks, I'm 6 foot tall. You see, I have no problems at all here with height. I mean, I could probably be, 6'4", still be able to shower in here without having to bend down. And it is a nice wide shower, so I can fully stand sideways. I have fairly broad shoulders, and I can still stand sideways in here, which is a big win. Plus, once again, we have that Max Air fan right up top here, so that way, it quickly dries everything out if you need to dry out the shower, whatever else. Or again, after you do your business. So we make our way into the bedroom. You'll see that this is our third slide out, so you have a slide out bed here. But go right around the corner, take a look at this. This is really cool. You'll see you have additional wardrobe space, or if you want washer dryer, that's where your washer and dryer will go. And why do I love that? Well, because that means you still get all this wardrobe space right up front as wardrobe. You can see, you kind of have like your little desk right over here. I have a TV box currently. The TV's there, which normally would go here in the bedroom. It's a 39-inch TV. But it's really cool to have a desk with so many people having the capability to work from home or work while they're on the road. This gives you that dedicated workspace, and I love that they were able to fit that in here. You'll see your drawer down below, USB obviously there, your 120 power plus a shelf up top, and obviously you'd slide a chair right in there. So really cool addition in my mind. The foot of the bed is your dresser for some of your clothes. As I mentioned, TV goes there. Connections are right up on the ceiling. And last thing is on both sides of the bed, I do want to point out that they have windows there. Those do open so you can have some cross ventilation. And as you'd expect, being the size of fifth wheel this is, you do have a second AC right here in the bedroom, and that is ducted as well. Now that we've seen the insides, take a look at some of the outside features on the 2022 Arctic Wolf $3,770 sweet. Starting off right up front, you will see this one has the Rhino pin box. That is used in conjunction with the Space Saver front end here, right, for the chassis, which really is what gives you all of that space up front, which is why you have all that room in the bedroom. That is a great winning combination between the two. When we come down underneath, see a couple different things. Of course, control for your docking lights, auto level on this one. That's another big one, especially at this price point. The Arctic Wolf really is just fully loaded for the price point. Auto level is a big one. When you take a look inside, you'll see this is where your spare tire is stored, so it stays in good shape. Battery disconnect there to kill power to the battery. And you will also see you have the solar charge controller there as well. Making our way around. Propane tank, you'll see you have one 20-pounder here, another one on the other side. And then we take a look in the garage storage. You'll see it's actually quite large. You know, there is some plumbing, you have a center support there as well, but overall, you get a lot of storage. You'll see you have 4 different doors here in which you can put items in there. You also have motion sensor lights so that they turn on when you start moving in and out. And you will also notice TV hookup. So if you want TV, you can hook it up right in there, bring it right through here, of course, and then have your TV right outside. You will also see a leash latch. So if you have a puppy, you know, a dog, you might be able to hook them up. That gives you a spot to leash them right there. And you can see that is underneath the awning. So if you put the awning out, they of course will have shade. And then you have the LED light strip there as well. It doesn't matter what position the awning is in, you can still use that light strip. You also see the outside speakers. Those of course are controlled by that multimedia center inside, but that unit is Bluetooth capable. Underneath, this one does have a fully enclosed and insulated underbelly, which will help keep things nice and toasty, also help keep out a lot of road grime and hopefully some of the critters in the off season. Getting into this RV, one of the things I really like they did is they give you the upgraded steps on both entrances. A lot of manufacturers do it on the main entrance, but on the secondary entrance, they will put your standard fold-out steps. I personally really like having the More Ride step above steps. They are extremely solid, very easy to get, you know, up and down. You don't get like that springboard effect. Aluminum treads, so they're not going to rust on you. You have the grip tape. I like this too. It's a nice little touch, right? You kind of can see they stamp that out, but you kind of have the wolf right there. Again, sometimes it's the small things that that get me. And then they do have adjustable feet. The thing I really like about it is they made it a ton easier. Rather than having a pin, you have to pull in and out. There's just a lever back here. You push in and this foot will slide in and out and just locks into place. It has never been easier to adjust the steps. This second iteration of steps is spot on. You also see the doors. These Cherokee is one of the only manufacturers I know that have the glass door, and I really love it. It's tempered glass. It's absolutely gorgeous. It gives that reflection. Also, you can't really tell there's a window in it, but there is. There's a window right up here in both doors. When we're inside, you can absolutely see out. See, there it is. You can see that right there. So it does have the window. It has the thin shade prep as well. So if you want a shade on there, you can have that installed. Obviously, you don't really see in during the day because it is tinted, but at night, of course, you can still see in. So if you want that privacy, again, it is prepped for that. Make my way back a little bit further. Again, that secondary entrance, as I mentioned, same thing. You still get the foldable grab handle, the beautiful steps there. You'll notice a black tank flush here. So that way it's super quick and convenient to wash out the black tank in the half bath. Simply take a hose, hook it up right there instead of having to stick a hose down your toilet to do so. So I do like having that. And then one of my favorite parts, right, when you have a bunkhouse, a lot of times you get an outside kitchen, and this is no exception. And I love what they have put out here. One, you get the bigger refrigerator. For me, that's always a big win, right? This is one of my favorite parts about having the outside kitchen, is having the refrigerator outside so that I can put some of my beverages in it. The other thing I really want is something else they give you, which is this right here, which is an ice maker. How great is that? If you're someone who likes a nice cold drink, this right here is an absolute game changer. Highly, highly recommend. You can see that you have a sink out here, electrical outlet, you have a standard LED light. You also, I don't think I have power on. You also have a blue light on there, so you can turn that on, so in case you want the blue light look out here. And then you have this drawer space, perfect for, you know, it's long enough for like any long grilling utensils. That is an excellent spot for them right there. And of course, you have the propane quick connect down underneath. So if you have, you know, a favorite grill or Blackstone, razor, whatever it may be, you can hook it up right there and you're a grilling machine. Square tubular bumper with end caps gives you a convenient spot in which you can store the sewer hose, and way up top you will see backup camera as well, so that way you get that vision of what is behind you. Great for when you're backing up. You'll see the 50 amp detachable power cord will plug in right here, and just in case it wasn't quite enough storage for you up front, take a look at that. You want to talk about great storage in a fifth wheel, folks? This one, they did an excellent job, especially for the floor plan. Everything that they give you inside, really quite phenomenal. If you take a look down below, you can see termination there. What you will notice is the valves actually go into the underbelly. The reason for that is you have that insulated underbelly, so that way the valve bodies themselves are insulated, which will help prevent those from freezing up on you if you are camping in colder weather. You have another set right up here, termination a little bit further back, so you do have a couple different terminations there. Then the rest of your hookups will basically be here. You have the cable satellite, fresh water, city water, and then another black tank flush. Remember, this is a bath and a half, so you have two separate black tanks. Remember to flush them both out, so this one right here will be for that master. You can see a light, so you can see what you're doing at night. Outside shower there, again, more storage access, and the other propane tank will be located there. Folks, this is an absolutely awesome fifth wheel. As I said, it can sleep a ton of people. You have a bunch of seating in there, beautiful kitchen with the center island, ton of storage, auto level, just full of features. If you're interested in this fifth wheel and you want price and availability, all you have to do is click on the link in the description. Thanks again for watching, folks. I'm Ian Baker, and let's go camping.